Our next governor.
Daddy, ọmọ yín dé o. You are welcome. Ìdọ̀bálẹ̀ mi. You are welcome. Mo dúpẹ́ o. Kábíyèsí. 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 How are you? Come on, man. Níbo? You go. Kò wá dọ̀mí rí o. No problem lójú ọ̀la mi. Kí ló dé tí gbogbo yín yàwòrán mi? Ẹ ṣeun dábì, thank you ever so much. Èyí ló dàbí lójú àyè gbogbo ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀mí kọ́ bàbá. Gbogbo àdìdé kí ló dé tí ìdè ìgbóni kò sí problem. Gómìnà àgbà ló dé. Bàbá kábíyèsí, kábíyèsí, ohun yẹn ni you are spoken. Lórúkọ Jésù wà débẹ̀. Àmín. Lórúkọ Abátẹ̀mí wà débẹ̀. Àmín. Lórúkọ Afẹ́fẹ́ọlá wà débẹ̀. Àmín. Nàìjíríà adárígbà tiẹ̀. Àmín. Wọ́n tún máa bá yí padà. Mo mọ̀ kó lè yí padà, mo bìlí kó lè yí padà. If I have my way, I will put you there tomorrow. Mo ṣe rí yẹn bá tó tó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. For sure. Ẹ ṣé kábíyèsí. Ẹ ṣé kábíyèsí. Ní máa dúpẹ́ ìgbà tó máa lọ sí pàṣẹ kíríà. Ó lọ dábẹ̀ lú. Àṣà báwọn jà wọ́n bínú. Kà sọ́mọ ìkẹ́lẹ́. Kábíyèsí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Bring governors closer to the people and to meet the yearning and aspirations of the people of the state. Okay? Digital leadership policies, correct? Play the role of reformists, correct? By staying true to the principles I was brought up with by my parents. I believe in development and growth of our dear state, in equity, fairness, and justice. I'm a believer that the state will be great. The people will be glad and rejoice. Good. The second page. Okay. Well, I see your request there. You formally announce and invite me to the declaration. I'm not going to attend. I know. But I know I'll be present in there informally. Not, no. When I say informally, I mean invisibly. Be there. because my interest is there.
Thank you, sir.
Well, gentlemen, I've known him for a while. Met him at work, met him at play, and I met him in real action in politics. I can say without any equivocation that he's a highly principled man. He's bold, courageous, at the same time firm and kind. He has something more than most, and that is he's very trustworthy. Very rare quality in this country today. And I know that he loves this nation, he loves Ekiti. And I believe he'll be a good leader. I only hope we believe in changing the constitution. Because the constitution we have now was imposed on us by the military. And did away with the 1960 constitution, which we all agreed on then. We were leaders. When we made tremendous progress in 6 years before the military came, that was the beginning of a disaster in this country. If we do not change the next constitution, we're in trouble. I've advocated that, I've said it, I've asked people to do so, but it was never done. If, and I hope you will get there, that is the first thing we do for us, in addition to others. Then the kitchen boy will now be your next principal work you are going to do.
Yes, sir.
You're going to work on the kitchen. How many projects, abandoned projects? Some never started off at all. And as I said, when we were 25, I said Ekiti remains a toddler, 25. And I mean every word of it. And there's nothing, I still maintain it, there's nothing I can proudly say I'm celebrating at 25. I'm one of those who can say that as the founders of the state, I contributed more than most to the creation of the state. I won't say more than that. The books are there and the story is there. I wish it well. That's why I've abandoned my practice and I'm here. You can see, I want to go around and see what this poor man has achieved in less than 12 years. And I wonder whether there's anything like that anywhere in the country today. But I can tell you too that there are many Ekitis, I can count 10 right now, who are so rich that they can buy me several times, but are not investing in Ekiti. I hope you'll be able to bring them home.
By the grace of God, sir.
Let them follow the footsteps of this poor man. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Take it now.
Baba wants you to go back to your wife.
Let's us properly so that
I think it's better if you sit on this side.
Where is he sitting?
You won't sit, you will just stand there.
Okay,
The cameraman can. Yes,
No, so everybody should face this way.
Okay.
More like closing here, sir.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, akọni mi. Ayé àtijọ́.
No, even now.
Ben, you see, Barry. Okay.
You want to join me? Go on.
What do we have?
Come on. Go on. This way, please.
Yes.
Am I doing any Ekiti? No, they call your team. That one Ekiti people. What do you know that to?
Your mask. Your mask. Sorry, your mask.
Oh, dear, no,
Hello.
Thank you.
So, our siblings.
Okay, I'll see you. What is the sibling? I'm a poor
What the family know you?
Sorry. Your mask.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for this audience.
Thank you very much.
Omu personal.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Everyone knows that.
Abiloye Felicia. Senatorial Youth Leader South, Alhaji Sikiru Daramola.
South ló kàn, Bafem ló máa ṣe.
Senatorial Youth Central Leader Nicholas Oyinlade. Senatorial Youth Leader North Adewumi Adeyanju.
South ló kàn, Bafem ló máa ṣe.
Assistant Welfare Officer Honorable Alfred Olokun. Assistant Organizing Secretary Deji Babalola. Assistant Women Leader Caroline Egudusi.
South ló kàn, Bafem ló máa ṣe.
Assistant Treasurer Mr. Ekunjobi Kayode.
Bafem ló máa ṣe.
Assistant Legal Babatunde L. Oke. Assistant Financial Secretary Aina Mataya Afolabi. Assistant Youth Leader Toroju Borishade. Assistant Auditor Honorable Kende Ajayi. Assistant PRO Philip Adedara. Assistant Special Leader Tope Ajibade. Ex official Chief Ajibade Bamiteko. Ex official Mrs. Cecilia Oluwadari. Ex official Mr. Ayeni Moses. And ex official Mrs. Rabiat Odarudi. By the grace of God, these 36 wise men and women that you have decided to put here and to put the party in their trust have resolved that they will, and have sworn that as much as lies within their reach, they will provide a level playing field. And I dare say pé bí o mọ tẹnu mi o, àwọn táwọn bí kò tí ì sẹ́ni tó sì gbọ́jà kankan lé wa lórí o. We have to date, as far as my knowledge can carry me, 7 to 8 aspirants. And I dare say that each of these aspirants measure up to be the governor of Ekiti State. The least or the weakest of them is stronger than the strongest of anybody in any party.
Kí Ọlọ́run tẹ́ Sẹ́nitọ̀ Gbénga Àlọ́kù sí afẹ́fẹ́. The chairman, leaders and members of our great party, all progressive congresses, Ekiti-Kete, all the Nigerians here and home, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure for me to stand before you today to make this formal declaration to seek the nomination of our great party, the All Progressives Congress, APC, to contest the 2022 gubernatorial elections in Ekiti State. My aspiration for the exalted office of the governor of Ekiti State is born out of my deep conviction that we can do better and more. I have no doubt that the depth of my concern and commitment towards the growth and development of Ekiti State would untimely translate into economic prosperity for the well-being of the citizens and residents of the state. Thus, this certain and commitment underscore the reasons and purpose of my offer to serve as the governor. I have therefore chosen this auspicious time and platform to make my intention and commitment known to all. First and foremost, before the members and leaders of our party and the entire citizens of Ekiti State. I specifically set this office of governor to offer our state the needed visionary, purposeful, competent, and exemplary leadership that will take us to higher grounds and greater heights. Only recently, we celebrated 25th anniversary of the creation of Ekiti State. Especially, it was the time to take stock, reflect on the past, and review the journey into the future. The underlying reasons for the agitation for the creation of the state, which was to fast-track the economic growth and development, still remains our essential yearnings, requests as I consult stakeholders and citizens of our great party. In spite of the moderate growth and development that we have recorded across the length and breadth of the state, we surely need to do more to transform the state into the economic realities that we desire. Since the task of building and developing the state into a prosperous, enviable society is a continuous process, it is therefore a thing of commitment for me to always strive not only to be a part of the efforts of making Ekiti State great, but also to lead and spearhead the wondrous task of transforming our society into a more sustainable and prosperous one. In achieving this important goal of transforming Ekiti State into a prosperous society, I have put in place a set of cardinal programs that will be the guiding agenda for the government under my leadership. Paramount amongst these deliverables is leadership and good governance. From my interactions with the Ekiti home and abroad, it is evident that the search and yearning of good leadership is top on the list of this desire. The yearning for the leadership that will tackle the challenges of insecurity, youth and unemployment, poverty, and the resultant vicious economic cycle of low investment, low productivity, and low income. While I will ensure an all-inclusive government, I would at the same time stand on the foundation of good governance, principle, and take full responsibility to continuity. Do what is best to transform our state into the society where hope will replace despair, prosperity replacing poverty, peace and progress in place of insecurity. I will lead by example by alienating my disposition, by aligning my disposition with the core values of Omuluabi, and will continually strive to promote same among our remarkable goal. One remarkable goal that I intend to achieve with the implementation of the set agenda that my government will pursue is to make Ekiti State less dependent on fiscal revenue from the Federation account by developing sustainable economic base based on the development of our natural endowments. I consider it essential to begin to itemize and harness our God-given potentials and resources, which hitherto has been untapped. I intend to vigorously pursue the development of our resources and regenerate the depleting ones, which have previously given us comparative advantages, especially in agriculture. References have been made to how the late sage Bafem leverage on the development of agriculture to spring the development of the then Western region. Many economists around the world have adopted the same method to launch economic development through agriculture. The model is very viable and possible. In addition to the development of agriculture, I would also focus on the development of our human resources, which untimely will transform into the development of knowledge economy, which has been initiated by the present administration, the administration of JKR, John Cowdy, finally. The administration will be leading enabler of favorable environment for investment promotion and development through visible programs that will serve as support an incubation platform that will attract investors. My government will recognize and partner with the private sector with a view to transfer investment activities to private investors, especially the micro, small, medium enterprise, the MES, who have been identified as the major creators of employment opportunities across the world. Infrastructural development will be a pursuit under public-private partnership, the PPP, to create the desired enabling and enduring environment for industrialization. As I conclude this declaration, let me emphasize that I represent the call of equity and justice. I stand as a candidate representing the zone that earnestly seeks fairness in the representation of who becomes the governor of Ekiti State. Let me therefore stir your consciousness that it is time to support the agitation of Ekiti South Senatorial District to produce the governor of Ekiti State since inception of democracy, 1999. Finally, I reiterate my commitment once again that I offer to serve Ekiti people by embracing a sense of responsibility and declare that I hold the people of Ekiti State good governance, build on the culture of best practices, exemplary leadership, and unalloyed accountability. I will serve you with all my intellects and strength. Together, hand in hand, we will build a safe, secure, and prosperous Ekiti State. Long live ABC. Long live Ekiti State. Long live Nigeria. Thank you and God bless.
Àwòrán Ọlọ́run ti fàwòrán rẹ̀ hàn. Àwòrán Ọlọ́run ti fàwòrán rẹ̀ hàn. Àwọn tí ó wù ẹ́ Ọlọ́run fẹ́ wòrán rẹ̀ hàn. Àwòrán Ọlọ́run ti fàwòrán rẹ̀ hàn.
Jésù ṣe o, olùgbé o, Ọlọ́run á fàwòrán gbogbo àwọn òṣèré. Let me conclude this before I sit down. I am a man that believes in destiny. There is nothing that man will get that is not given by God. And unto this I stand. I have next to me a very wonderful woman. She is that gold that strengthens me. When you hear Bafem, and don't hear Bafem, I openly acknowledge this here this afternoon. I don't think I've ever said this in front of her before. One thing about men, we seemingly are chauvinists. But I make this very open today, this afternoon. I've gone through thick and thin in my life. But the only person that has stood with me, by me, and for me has always been my wife. And she woke up and told me, ọkọ mi, lórí ìrìn àjò tó fẹ́ rìn, gbà pé bóòrè tó dúró tì Ọlọ́run gbé ẹ. And to that I stand. She's my small girl. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé gbogbo wa ká wà ń bí àti tó àyá ní làmírú ẹ̀bọ̀ra tí mo ní sílé. Ẹ̀bọ̀ra nìyẹn. Tó bá ti ní márì, lọ márì o. Tó bá ti ní kó máa lọ ẹ̀sà. Òbèlé. Ẹ ṣeun, mo fi àkókò ìdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Wọ́n dẹ̀ máa dúpẹ́ títí láíláí lọ. She bore me 3 beautiful children. I've never regretted it. Mo fi ọ̀rẹ́ àmójútó fún gbogbo àwọn obìnrin tó wà ní ọmọ rere ló máa kẹ́kì tí wọ́n wà. Gbogbo ọmọ náà ń bọ̀ wọ̀dà ní ọjọ́ ìdá ọmọ ẹ̀ ló máa jẹ́ fún wa. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín o. Thank you for the time and the opportunity given to me. Make this party very proud.
I was there for months and we deliver Fayemi and including at that time Fayose. What I'm trying to tell you, he has done the right thing for Fayemi to be in government, and this time is his own turn. The people of the Unity, you are the best man. You can do this job. That's what I need to tell you. I'm here 100%. That's why I'm contesting Lagos State in 2023. But I must make sure he becomes the governor. Amen. Whatever resources we need in Lagos, we'll make sure we bring it out, and every other resources to back him up here to be successful. You guys will not regret it. Amen. Thank you very much.
I will now call on the deputy chairman, Ado Ora, our own honorable Shola election to admonish our ABC.
My honorable chairman, members of the state executive present here, the Emperor himself. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ pé lórúkọ tí èmi àti Ẹbọra ti wà o. Yóò mọ̀ pé kúlẹ̀ mọ́ra gan sílé. Mo kí ẹ̀yin leaders wa tí ẹ bá wọn kẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ rìn wá síbí. Àdúgbò lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yín o. We have veterans among you. About you, okay, you, Chief, about you, and our man from Lagos. I salute your courage. Kéèyàn ó tó sọ fún òfẹ́ di gómìnà, iṣẹ́ ti ṣe o. Rò pé 2018, kò sẹ́ni tó jáde ṣáájú Bafem. Bafem ṣe iṣẹ́ yẹn takuntakun. Ṣùgbọ́n rírò dèèyàn ṣíṣe ìdolúwa àwọn fúnra wọn ti sọ lọ́rọ̀ wọn bí lèmi. Ẹ̀rí wọn pé tí ò bá ètò àkókò ẹ̀dá lè máa tiraka. I know one day be a day and it will come very very soon. Amen. Bafem kò lè máa sọ gbogbo iṣẹ́ tó ti ṣe tí àwa mọ̀ as a party. We were at Abuja sometimes. A pe gbogbo àwọn tó wà ní National Assembly sí meeting kan. But rather very unfortunate were not around. Asọ́ngbà yẹn ní ó yẹ ká ní befitting party secretariat. Ó dẹ̀ yẹ kí ó níye tí àwọn members wa tá máa san sí àpò pàtì lóṣooṣù kélé o tó lè ṣe é ṣe. wọ́n ṣe láàánú pé ìwọ̀nba péréte náà ṣe ọ̀dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé lára péréte yẹn bá fẹ́ mú àbẹ̀. ó kù tomorrow. We would like to build that secretariat before your departure from the National Assembly. Ilé ìtẹ́ tó kù lé lọ́tẹ̀ yìí o, we are going to give you level playing ground. Kò sínú ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń díje inú ẹgbẹ́ wa tí kì í ṣe ara wa o. Ẹni tí kì í ṣe ara wa tó rò pé òun kì í ṣe ara wa, ó ṣe declaration tí ó dà padà sílé ara o. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀yin tẹ́ mọ̀ pé tiwa lẹ jẹ́ náà lẹ wá síbi. Ọ̀dẹ̀ bá aládùúrà. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń díje yìí, ìṣẹ́ tó máa mú fò. Ìṣẹ́ni tí tó fẹ́ díje tí ò ní èròǹgbà nǹkan báyìí ló fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan báyìí ló máa ṣe. Ṣùgbọ́n ojoojúmọ́ là ń rí èyí tí Bafem ń ṣe. Láàrínkà nínú pépà àríkà lórí Facebook àwọn tẹ̀ ń fún níṣẹ́ across all your federal constituency. That was a time àwọn aládàdúró ní ìdóòsì zero axis orí kíni iṣẹ́ ò tí ì bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní àkókò yẹn. Tábà ní house of rep member ní kí lórúkọ ìdóòsì area tí a ní house of rep member ní Ogun axis kí ẹni tó yẹ kó ṣiṣẹ́ ìdóòsì kó má ṣe kó jẹ́ pé ẹni tó wà ní Ogun láwọn máa ṣiṣẹ́ ìdóòsì ìlàfídáwọn dúró gbà yẹn. Kì í ṣe Èkìtì nìkan ló ti ń ṣe yẹn o tó ń gbélé kó ó tún ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Gbogbo ẹ̀ làwọn náà bí kò sí nínú àwọn tá a rán lọ sílé aṣòfin táàmọ́ oníkálukú ti ń ṣe o. Nípa aládùúrà yìí tẹ́ ẹ dáwọ́lé ayọ̀rísáyọ̀. Àwa ń sọ fún wa o wípé bá a ṣe fún ní
ọkọ àjàmọ́ ire ilé ìyá
ilé bàbá rẹ o ọdún rere ló bí ọ.
èyí tá a wá ń sọ lọ́tẹ̀ yìí torí àti sọ fún yín báyìí pé esco wọn bí àní gbọ́mọ bàbọ́ṣọ a ní pé gbogbo ẹ̀yin lẹ́yìn díje ẹ̀sápá yín iṣẹ́ wa kò sọ́wọ́ oníkálukú bẹ́ẹ̀ ti ń lọ sórí pápá ẹ jẹ́ kí ohun tí ẹ máa ṣe kó jẹ yín lógún ju ọ̀rọ̀ àlùfàǹṣá ọ̀rọ̀ ẹni tẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sọ́ tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe fún wọn mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé Bafem ní sọ ọ̀rọ̀ òdì níbikíbi tẹ́lẹ̀ ìbánibẹ́ tó bá dẹ̀dẹ̀jọ́ ìbò ẹ jẹ́ kó lọ ní pẹ̀lẹ́ kùtù ó má sí pé à ń gbá ballot box láti mọ̀ pé gbogbo nǹkan lọ ní ìrànwọ́ rọ̀sì ọ̀pẹ́ lágbára náà nínú lọ́sàn-án so ABC.
Bafem ló máa ṣe. Ẹ ṣe o amàkùnkù lókè ìgbà tẹ́ ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ẹni pé gbogbo àwọn tó ṣe wọ́n ń wá síbí pé èèyàn kan dé ọ̀nà ẹ wá jẹ́ rántí ògbójú ọdẹ nínú igbó orúmọlẹ̀ wọ́n ní àwa tí a jẹ́ akọni jẹ́ mélòó méje tó ń gbà kan tí mẹ́jọ yẹn kan láti kúrò ń bẹ̀ so àwọn akọni méje wa àwọn ló ń wá síbí a dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé lágbára Ọlọ́run àwọn akọni wa yẹn náà wọ́n á máa lọ rí wọ́n á máa bọ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run wọ́n á dẹ̀ wúlò fẹ́gbẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ á wúlò fún àti wá débi tá à ń lọ Bafem bẹ́ẹ̀ gbọ́ ti tèmi bẹ́ẹ̀ gbọ́ táwọn yòókù ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ gbọ́ eléyìí nítorí pé eléyìí náà pè ní ọ̀rọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ láti orí ìtẹ́ táwọn ní mùsùlùmí pè ní wáàsí. I will now call on my chairman, the one I proudly call my chairman, my leader. Ladies and gentlemen, please let us hear from Barrister Paul Omotoso.
ṣe gan ni o ṣe mọ̀ ọmọ south ní mí. Exco members kò kí wa o. MHR and right honourable Bukini Sao. Wọ́n mi wá Bukini yẹ káàbọ̀ o. Wọ́n ti ròyìn o. Kò ní rẹ̀ yín mà. Bí leadership Bukini dáàdì mi Bukini Sao. Mrs. Fajuyi Bukini o. Àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n alátìkọ akínyẹ káàbọ̀ o. My honourable members Bukini Boye ọ̀gá ọlọ́tí. Bode, chairman ni mo pè ẹ́ o, and my brother from Boyi local government, Honorable Abekunle Paul, mo kí ẹ ṣe gan ni o, ẹ ṣe o. Wẹ́, ìgbà tí ajá ti sọ̀rọ̀ látẹ̀kan, wọ́n á wò pé, no, like Bafem said, he needs to come around. Or I just want to establish it this afternoon that Bafem is a friend of this country. Even if he has decided not to come at all, we will continue to acknowledge you because he has contributed a lot towards the progress of our party. Once or later, when the post was so unclear, Bafem started it. And eventually, here we are today in government in Ekiti State. Ibẹ̀ ni gbé ìtọ́nà dẹ̀ máa ṣe inú ayé ọlọ́run adé ṣe. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ ọmọ kí ti Bafem o, ẹ máa lọ láyọ̀ ẹ máa bọ̀ láyọ̀ o, gbogbo ìrìn àjò yìí tá máa fi débi tá à ń lọ lágbára Jésù ọlọ́run máa ṣọ́ wa lọ́ máa ṣọ́ wa lọ. Àwọn èèyàn mi ti sọ̀rọ̀, kí n má kàn ṣàlàyé sàn kankan ni, but one thing that is clear, mo fẹ́ ká mú lọlé, òun ni pé all our aspirants are equal before the party here. No anointed aspirant. We'll be saying it, we say it today, we'll say it tomorrow. APC is APC. We know the consequences of doing the negative to our people. And like we've been saying it, we still want to continue in government, and for us to continue in government, there should be transparency in everything we do. Process of selection, at the free mind you are. Oga was there, I was my babu when I was the secretary, was the financial secretary here. At the chamber come, and we're transparent. He knows how we do it. What is important, we make sure it's a matter of our conscience. Carry my pain, I share on Tobai. Esco Atiparawa Soro. Go home and work for whoever you are interested in. A lot of things now go. A lot of things now go in our go. But it will remain focused. And the game is not a strange one to Bafem. Even before now, you always want to touch everywhere. You always want to see his people. So I don't think he's actually navigating the strange land at all. That's the basic truth. And for him to have got all these people here, it is not his money but his popularity. I want you to know that. Because when you go away from a and you give your money out and still you will not come. That is basic. So that confidence should be built in you, should remain in you, that you have done it and that you deserve the best from this party. That's the basic. Level playing field dance or even landlord. At the stage manipulation, we've gone past that. Nobody can manipulate anything. And I've always been praying to God. If we jinx will break it, Paul or Motos or Let's break it. That is to say, if we can party convert 4 years, we just go away. Another party comes in. No, we are going to continue in government for as long as God wants us to. In as much as tí a bá ti ní ṣe nǹkan lọ́rọ̀ máa fi bínú sí wa lọ́rọ̀ lè ní bínú sí wa lórí àní ṣe nǹkan máa fi bínú sí wa. So We are together. But today, if I am not set to be Bafem, I may be set to be Election. Tomorrow, I may be sent to be attached to Adewumi, politics. But what is important is that you have your people with you. Iboa, Italoa. We are 36 and this state school. And we quite busy to have this. But bulk of the votes will come from your members, our members. Come and go out, touch the thing on the one. So, and I think you can be confident of yourself because you have created that avenue for that. I know you are not a violent person and that you have never supported violence. So you said it here and you've been saying it and you've been acting it. So we know that for sure. But we have been telling those aspirants that who have actually appeared before us, because it's going to be one family at once. After the 2018 primary, Dr. Kwadifaili came to you and you spoke, you said you adjusted your position and you started off with them. Fundamental to that decision you took, probably you would have been able to take it. So for that reason, we are still going to continue as one family. So nothing Isiga and ambassador of peace, and we know that will be demonstrated from the beginning to the end. He's a physical feast in the money. Media attacks. Bafem told me, as a motor all those things. We have always been telling those that are following our aspirants, don't do all this. Because it's going to go on. And whoever that emerges at the end of it all is going to be the popular candidate and the candidate of the party. What we've been going out to do at Timopini 27th, one person will emerge as the candidate. But our BB party, we have said it. And we started going around. Though unfortunately some people are misconstruing and going out, but we are focused. We are out, like we've been doing. That virtually every now and then, between now and the time of the general election, will be out. And what we're doing is to mobilize for the general election. To get the party, to get the primary party, I resolve it. I will watch my sort out. But that is the essence of our going out, telling our people what we don't want them to do. Particularly, I want to back one go, big bang, if you talk about grocery, they come my mobile. Because that leader you are following, that aspirant that you are following, if you win, you are lucky. If he doesn't win, you will not be unlucky. He will bring you back to the fold. And we've been telling our people, sensitizing them, yes, I think back, come on, so those that are not yet registered must be registered. They should go out and get themselves registered. I want to be 17 enjoying. I want to be buying. I want to take 17. Down we have been saying it. Our party should take it up and start to mobilize for registration so that every able person, every competent citizen will be a registered voter, and that they should be encouraged to come and vote for APC. Okay? Ṣé mọ̀ pé ẹgbẹ́ yìí ẹ fi wá síbẹ̀ kó lè dúró kó má bàjẹ́, tá a bá ṣe játi ẹgbẹ́ á bàjẹ́, tẹ ẹgbẹ́ bá rẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́ kì í ṣe orúkọ àwọn tó wà nínú máa bàjẹ́ o, àwọn táwọn nínú orúkọ máa bàjẹ́ o, lágbára Jésù orúkọ wa ò ní bàjẹ́ o. We are solely behind our aspirants. Àwa náà mọ̀ tó bá possible fún àlè lọ ká ní pé ìwọ láyò a lè ṣe, but that will be against the tenets of democracy. I think that is all we are afraid of. Otherwise, we can sit there and say, okay, let this person be. Let me disappoint you. Bafem was moving around when she solar. I did not even call him. That guy who came to represent him, was the one I spoke with. I have tell Bafem, we need the kidney, not even by you. Probably he had to mention it to Bafem. Bafem called immediately and he told me that it's going to be done. That thing has been done. And his private capacity, he has visited my very local something twice or thrice. Ladoma sorrow. Immediately number. So Bafem, I know you recognize us, but you can always be confident. If this is behind you as well. Don't come anything back to us. You have always been coming to us, and you know what I'm saying. You will really be appealing to you. If there's a two of my shit, or a machine, really. I don't want to manage it. Tí wọ́n bá fi omi dé fúrúgbè, á ṣe kí ni o, á fàyọ̀ ká ẹmọ sí gbòòrò. Talk to your people, you are well known, and I am sure they are ready to accept you. You don't have any fear, you must not entertain any fear. Lọ́nà àwọn ìdílé ìdílé náà, ẹ ṣe gan-an ni o.